Hey everyone, this is BremSter and I'm recording Quadruple Pox from the Quads on Parade puzzle pack. Now, I'm recording all of these puzzles basically as these have gone through testing, but this is my testing run of them, and these will be the videos that get released or after the pack has been released. So we will release the pack and then we will put the pack together. But in order to put the pack together, I'm recording these videos similar to what I've done in the past. So I'm recording these in a random order based on release because I'm recording them basically in the order they've come in. And then we will order the videos afterwards. So this is actually one of the first videos I'm recording, but it could be one of the last you see. I don't know. So going into details, it's a bit pointless. So I'm just going to go into the puzzle, but this is from the Quads on Parade pack somewhere. So what do we have? We have normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. And then we have Quadbans. So digits in a Quadban circle, or digits in Quadban circles, must appear at least once in the 4 cells touching the circles. And all cells touching a Quadban circle must contain a set of 4 consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So basically, consider it that there are Renban lines around all of these circles, as well as, so imagine there was a Renban line, not colouring, imagine there was a Renban line doing that around each of the circles, as well as there being the digits in the circles. And I'm assuming that's what that's what the question mark means. We don't know what the digit in the circle needs to be, but this will be a set of consecutive digits. I love this as a concept. The testers have said this is good. I'm going to restart my puzzle to give this, restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Well, we know that there is a 1 in here and it's a set of consecutive digits. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we know there is a 3 and a 6 in here, and in order to make that set of digits, make the 3 and the 6 connected by consecutiveness, this has to be 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 and 4 are in here, 3 and 4 are in here. This is a 3, 4 pair. I cannot put a 1 around here because then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't make that work because I don't have 2, 3, and 4 available. 1 is in one of those. But there has to be a 9 around this dot. So this is restricted. This has to be 9, 8, 7, 6. So that's the 6. There's no 1 there. That's the 1. And these are 9, 8, and 7. This is very cool. There's no 6 in those. This may be an easy puzzle, I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. Now, this has to be a run of consecutive digits. So there is a 5 around this, and there's no 1, 2, 3, or 4. So there is a 5. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is the 9, and the 9 comes out of those because it is a set of consecutive non-repeating digits. So this is the 7. This is fun. I like this. The 1 comes out of those. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 must be in one of those two, so there's no 2 there. The 1 must be in here. But the 5 must be in one of those two of that quadruple, so there's no 5 there, and there's no 5 there. This is a 1, 3, 4, but I've already got that. The 6 takes 6 out of there, so the 6 has to be up here. Okay, so I can do similar down here. This has to be 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7 because I have to connect the 4 and the 7, which means 4 is in one of those because I can't put 4 in any of those or in any of those. So 4 has to be in one of those. There is a 9 on this, so this is 9, 8, 7, 6. There is no 6 here, so the 6 is in one of those two. This is now a 7, 8, 9 triple, so the 9 is in one of those two, and there's no 9 there. I can't put 9 around this. I don't think I can even put 8 around this, but there's no 9 around this, so 9 is in one of those. Hang on, there's a 5 around this. So this can't be a 9 because it'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is 9, this would be 9, 8, 7, 6, and there'd be no 5. There's no 9 there, so that's the 9. That's a 7-8 pair. 7654. So there's nothing lower than 4 on this. So this is from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it can't be 7 or 8. This is 4, 5, 6 because of that. Where's 2 in this column? It's there or there. Oh, that's just a 2. Because the 2 looking across and the 2 looking across, that's just a 2. So now, I don't know. So there's a 2 in here. So 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't go higher than 5. So this is either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. 7654. This is from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I don't... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there has to be a 5 in here, but it can't go... It has to have a 7 or an 8 in it. So this is either 8765 or 7654. So this is from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives me a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quintuple. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 9. That is not 2 or 9. That's 1 or 3. There's no 2 there. So 2 is in one of those two. What? Now, I know there has to be a 2 around this, so this can't be a 9. I can't get as high as 9, because these are all from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it's either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not quite a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 1, 2, 3, 8, and 9. No, that's not it. Two is here or around here. If 2 is around here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. Otherwise, 2 is there and there. Well, 2 is definitely in one of those two, which means 2 isn't there and 2 is definitely in one of those two. So 2 is in one of those 3. Oh, where's the 7 around this? Oh, that 7 quadruple. Oh, that's been there for... It's the same as these, but more powerful. That's the 7, because the 7, 8 looking across, which not only takes 7 out of all of those, the 6, 8 makes that the 5, and this is a 6, 8. But 7, 6, 5, 4, that has to be a 4, and this becomes a 5, 6 to connect them. The 4 takes 4 out of all of those. This is a 2, 3, so that becomes the 1. The 4 looks back, making that the 3, taking 3 out of those. That's a 4, 5. This is... Okay, that was smoother than I expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 7 and 9. And this is an 8. Which means 8 is in one of those two, because 8 can't be in those and it can't be around that quadruple because the 4 is there. That means 8 is... Oh, we've already got 8 there. But 8... nope. Nope, 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 nope. But the 4 is looking down, making that the 5, taking the 5 out of all of those. That 5 is taking 5 out of there. So 5 is in one of those two. There's no 6 there because of that. That's a 7, 8 pair. I had that 7, 8 pair already, I think. The 4 is looking down, taking 4 out of there. Five is in one of those two because of that 5 looking... Oh, the 5 makes that the 6 and that the 5, which means there's no 5 there. This is a non-repeating set of digits. There's no 5 here. this is now 2, 3, 4, 5 because I need to put a 5 on that quadruple digit. So there's no 1 in any of those. There is a 4 in one of those two, which takes 4 out of those, which makes that the 5, which, apart from the fact that I can't repeat, hasn't told me what this is yet, but it looks like making that the 4 and that the 5. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7 or 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7 or 5, 6 is in one of those. This is a 2, 3, 4 triple. Five is in one of those two by Sudoku. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what that one is yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this one can't have a 1 or a 9 around it because 5, 4, 3, 2 or 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it can't be 5, 6, 7, 8. So this, with a 5 on it now, can't have an 8 on it. Because if it's got an 8 on it, it's got to have a 7 on it, and it can't. So there's no 1, 9, or 8 on this. So 1, 8, and 9 are in those. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, maybe? These are the only two dots I haven't figured out what the makeup of them is. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 1, 2, 3. So there is a 1, 2, or 3 on here. Ah, and that's the ones because there's a 2, 3 in the box. So I take 1 out of those. This is a 2 or a 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't be a 2 because this would have to be 3, 4, and it can't be. That's the 3. That's the 2. That's very cool. Now, there must be a 4 in one of those two, and it's either 2, 4 or 4, 6. And it can't be 4, 6 because there has to be a 6 down here. This is 2, 4. Oh, Lord, that's good. But there must be a 4 in here, which not only takes 4 out of here. This is a bad pencil mark, but this is a 2, 3, 4, and there must be a 4 here. So that's the 2, that's the 4. That takes 2 out of those, making that the 3, 4, and that becomes the 2. So it was a bad pencil mark, but I learned something from it. This is now a 3, 4. The 2, well, that's a 3, 4 pair. This is a really nice intro puzzle. Five and 3 is here. 5 is in one of these two. Still haven't figured this out. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 7, 8, 9. There must be an 8 in one of those two. Got to put a 1 in this column. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, this is either 1 or 9 because it can't be 6, 7, 8. 9 is in one of those two. Maybe this has a sting in the tail, or I'm just blind. Could be both. Could be neither. To be neither, I need to see what's going on. If this is 4, 5, 6, if this is 4, 7, 6. 4, 7, 6, 7, 4, that would be 7 and 6. That would be 4. Oh, that's 7 because of the 6 looking down. This is a 4, 6 pair, which puts 6 by Sudoku right there, making that the 5, which puts 5 not there. That's the 5. That's the 4. This is now 7 or 9, and the 7 looks like making that the 9 and that the 7, which makes that the 9, which means there's no 9 there. That's a 7, 8. This is a 6, 7, 8. So this is 1 or 9, and it's not 9. That's 1, that's 9. The 1 makes that the 3, which means there's no 3 in any of those, and that's also not the 2 because of that 2. So that's the 2. Should have seen that faster. In this column, I'm missing 1, 3, and 9. And that can't be a 3 because of the 3, 4. That's a 1, 9. That's the 3. Putting 3 in one of those. That doesn't feel great. These are 1, 8, 9. So this is 8, 9 because it sees a 1. And this is 1, 8 because it sees a 9. Okay. Oh, but the 1 makes that the 8, which makes that the 9, which makes that the 1, which makes that the 9. Ha-ha! Wogwes. The 4 makes that the 3 and that the 4, which looks like making that the 2 and that the 3. This is now just a 1. These are 2, 7, and 8. There's no 2 there. The 7, 8 looks across, making that the 2. The 1 looks across, making that the 9. 4, 6, 7, 8 still in here. This still isn't resolved? Now, 1, 2, 3. These are 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 and 5. These are 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there's a 4, 5, 7 there. So that's a 6. So these are 4, 5, and 7. There's no 5 there. Where is 2 in this column? Those two 2s mean it has to be in one of those, but those two 2s put a 2 there. Am I still missing this? I've got to put a 1 somewhere along here, but I could put it in either of those. These are 1, 6, 7, and 8. These are 1, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, so that's just a 1, isn't it? This sees 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's a 1. So 2, that's a 3. So that's not a 3. But these are now 6, 7, and 8, giving me a 6, 7, 8 triple. That is the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to put a 9 in one of those two, and that 9 looks up saying it's not there. That's the 9. This is 6, 7, or 8. I still haven't broken this open, have I? 4, 6, 7. So to be 4, 7, 6. Or 6, 7, 8. How have I not broken this open? 6 is in one of those two. Four looks like making that 3 and that 4, which takes 4 out of here, and this is now 6, 7, 8. The 4 takes 4 out of here. So this is 6, 7, 8. There's a lot of 6, 7, 8-age going on. Oh, the 6 looks up making that the 8 and that the 6, which takes 6 out of there, which makes that the 6, which means this is a 7, 8 pair, making that a 6 and that not a 6. The 6 makes that the 4 and that the 6. The 4 doesn't do much. That don't impress me much. But there will be other stuff like that, not the 6, so that's the 6. This column is missing its 1, so that's the 3. This 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 7, 8. So this is 4, 7, or 8. So It's not a 7. Right, there we go. Neither of those are 7. So this is the 8, that's the 7. The 8 means that's the 4, that's the 7, that's the 5, that's the 8. The 4 looks across making that the 5 and that the 4. And now the 7 looks up making that the 8 and that the 7, which looks across making that the 8 and that the 7, which looks across making that the 8 and that the 7, and the 7 looks up making that the 8 and that the 7. And that is Quadruple Pox by Frapp. Yes, I like this puzzle. That was cool. Very happy to have that in the pack. Really cool constraint concept. I like it. Now, there's a lot more puzzles coming. As of me recording this, I think we're probably halfway through the submissions, maybe a bit more. So I'm recording while we still haven't got the pack locked in, because stay ahead of the game. Just keep iterating. So this is going to be a lot of fun to see how it all turns out. Thanks everyone, and I hope you're enjoying the pack, because while we don't have one yet, by the time you see this we will have. And as always, good luck with your solving.